welcome back to the second part of tonight's Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Please welcome our next couple of charity fortune seekers, two great mates of mine from Status Quo, Francis Rossi and Rick Parfitt. Thank you for dressing up. Thank you. You're looking so elegant. Playing for the Ebisham Association Friendship Scheme is Francis Dominic Michael Nicholas Rossi, who, as the exotic moniker suggests, comes from an interesting mix of Italian, London, Irish and Liverpudlian blood. He grew up in his family ice cream business, but he's now very much the front man of the band, the pretty one. He was one of the original co-founders of Status Quo, had their first hit in 1968 with pictures of Matchstick Men, and they are still rocking all over the world to this day, almost 40 years later. They played an estimated 6,000 live shows to 25 million people. Some people have been twice. Rick Parfitt first met Francis in 1965 at Butlins in Minehead. He was in those days known as Ricky Harrison, part of a trio called the Highlights. It was another 2 years though before he joined Francis in his group, the Spectres, which they then renamed Status Quo. They're still best mates over 40 years later, apart from the odd punch-up in the dressing room. Rick is here to raise money for Nordoff Robbins Music Therapy. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Very polite. Right now, they are only 12 questions away from winning a possible £1 million for their two very worthy causes. They have our new fast track to £1 million. If any of those questions upset the status quo, they have three vital little lifelines to get them rocking and rolling again and again. They can go 50-50, they can phone a friend, and they can ask this rather fine headbanger audience. Now, as always, our celebrities have to set aside artistic differences and agree on all their final answers and the use of any particular lifeline, including their choice of phone a friend. We'll talk about their two particular charities in a while, but Rick and Francis, lots of luck. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Thank you.
Just two questions and you get £1,000, but obviously we start a little bit harder, slightly farther up the tree than we used to. Question number one is for £500. What foodstuff can be purchased in granulated, caster and brown varieties? It's for £500.
I'm not saying a word. Go on, Rick.
Better phone a friend, eh?
Yeah.
Flour, salt, sugar, pepper.
I thought it was paper.
We've got to be very careful here. We don't want to slip up.
No, because we won't want to sort of upset anyone.
No. Well, it has to be C, sugar. Do you agree?
Sugar, yeah.
Final answer.
Sugar.
Sugar, final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £500. OK, you're one away from a guaranteed £1,000. You have all three lifelines. Have a look. Question number two is for £1,000. Here it comes. Which sporting personality has the nickname El Tel? Tony Greig, Terry Venables, Tony Jacklin, Terry Griffiths.
I think because Terry spent a lot of time in Spain, it has to be B, Terry Vegetables, doesn't it?
Terry
Vegetables?
Yes, yeah.
Final answer B, Terry Vegetables.
It's the right answer. You have £1,000. Well played. Did he manage
Was it
Barcelona?
I think it was, yeah. Yeah,
So?
he did rather well there, I think.
You
Came back with a tan anyway, didn't he?
well, he would.
Can't you?
Are you now a citizen of Spain, Rick? You sort of half live there or something?
I don't half live there. I live there, yeah.
Full time.
I'm not a citizen, no.
Uh-huh.
No. Just trying to learn Spanish at the moment.
Well, there is that. Yeah, but you never really answered English, so it doesn't matter. Francis, why that particular charity, the Ebisham Friends Association? Why that one?
It's only I've heard about it recently, and they help out people in the Ebisham area, which is the old name for Epsom, and they help adults that have learning disabilities, which there have been a lot of hospitals in the area closed off recently, so they end up kind of at a loose end, so to speak, and these people help them out and try and help them have a life, I suppose, a social life.
And well, Nordoff Robbins, really, I mean, they've done so much for years for all sorts of people.
Yeah. And I went along some years ago, and it was very moving to see these the therapists bringing the children, as it were, out of their shells. It was just quite incredible, just by tapping a cymbal or sort of messing about on a piano. And it is music therapy for autistic children. And it's amazing, the results that they have.
40 years together? Never a crossword?
Oh, no.
Do you mean... Because you've done so many...
No,
I know you don't remember a lot of them, but you've done so many
quite.
concerts and how many thousands of hours you spent in studios. I mean, do you meet socially apart from that, or not at all?
No, not at all. No, when we get back off tour, he goes off to his and I go off to mine. And that's it, really. We don't phone one another, nothing,
We're together
really.
all the time, other than that, so it's kind of a break.
Yeah.
But we were more like that when we were younger, but now we're a bit more grown up. We tend to leave each other for a week. We don't have to speak for a whole week.
You were going to... I'm trying to think of the famous year, 97, when you had massive heart attack, heart bypass, everything.
Yeah.
I was speaking to you in your hospital bed, and you then said, I really don't think I can continue at the rate I've done yet.
Well, did I
haven't
say
slowed
that?
up. Well,
Did I
you
say
sort
that?
of.
God, I
You
must
haven't
have been
slowed
out
up
of it.
much, have you?
But no, I think, on the contrary, really. I mean, the thing that kind of drew me through that was you know, the thought of getting back on stage, and 12 weeks later, I was recovered enough and got back on stage. Fell over, but...
Yeah, we always did that anyway. Yeah.
but no,
It's very strenuous. I mean, people don't realise if they go to a Crow concert how hard you guys work, actually.
Well, it's a real cardiovascular workout, and I mean, when I went back on for that first gig, I didn't know what was going to happen, you know, and drop dead, I don't know, but they did such a fantastic job on me, so I'm still here, 10 years on.
Right, Francis Rossi and Rick Parfitt, you still have all three lifelines. Question number 3 is for £2,000. Here it is. Which is the only Australian state entirely surrounded by water? Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, New South Wales.
Hobart, Tasmania.
Having been there 10 times or so.
Twice.
Over the years.
10 times.
I have no idea.
Tasmania.
Are you sure?
I'm sure about the other one, yeah.
You won't be sorry.
Well, you can't surround the rest. It's only Tasmania and the stuff at the side there.
OK, well, if you say so, if you're so
Don't
confident...
look at me like that, Tarrant.
On your
What?
head, be it.
That was not like this.
It's going to be... Do you? It's always going to be on my head. Yes, it's Tasmania.
See, Tasmania.
Do we agree on our answer?
I agree with her.
Yep. Final answer?
Don't do that. Just come on. You know what you're like. I hate you doing that. They love you doing
The
that.
right answer.
Fantastic.
You got £2,000. OK, you have £2,000. You still have 50-50 phone a friend and ask this fine-looking audience. Question number 4 is for £5,000. Have a look. Which of these men was not a regular member of the Monty Python team? John Cleese, Graham Garden, Terry Jones, Terry Gilliam.
Graham Garden.
I think it was Graham Garden.
He was in the...
He was in Goodies, wasn't he?
Goodies, yeah.
Obviously John Cleese, obviously Terry Jones, Terry Gilliam.
Did some of the right.
Pretty sure it's Graham Garden with that big white cat on the post office tower, wasn't it?
Yes, Graham.
Graham Garden, B.
Final answer.
Final answer.
It's the right answer. You got £5,000. Graham was one of the goodies. Your fans are a strange bunch, aren't they?
And yours?
Yeah, same people.
Yeah.
They're very odd, though, aren't they? I mean,
They're dedicated,
they are dedicated.
They follow us anywhere.
Well, the one that I've remembered for a long time is the guy who's actually changed his name. He's a Scottish person, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he's changed his name by deed poll to Status Quo. Yeah. And he has tattooed on that side of his windpipe is Status.
Yeah.
On that side is Quo.
You haven't seen him with his trousers down, have you? Well, you
Funnily
obviously
enough, no, I never have,
Sadly,
Richard.
we have. And he's got a picture... There's a joke
joke
here
he told
somewhere,
us
isn't there?
earlier, isn't there?
He's got a picture of Francis on his left thigh. He's got a picture of me on his right thigh. I mean...
Is he married?
unbelievable. But, I mean, that's...
Yes, he is married. She's Mrs. Status, isn't she? Remember? She's
Well,
Mrs.
she must be Mrs. Quo, mustn't she?
He said Mrs. Status, what he said to me.
Well, whoever
Mind
she
you, one
is,
of
she
our
must be
fans.
mad, married to him.
Right, now you have £5,000. You had 3 lifelines still intact. Question number 5 is for £10,000. Have a look. Louis XIV is most likely to refer to a style of what? Shoe, furniture, cooking, hair, Now, what are you thinking?
I'm only thinking furniture, but not to guess, really. Because the Louis bit.
I thought it was a boxer.
Well, luckily, that's not
We've got to be very careful here.
Louis XIV is most likely to refer to a style of what? Shoe, furniture, cooking, or hair?
It's an audience job, isn't it? None of our friends are.
Well, I haven't got a clue. I've never heard of her.
Well, ask the audience then, please, Chris.
OK, audience, first time we needed your help so far this show.
And get it right.
All on your keypads, please. This is the question. Louis XIV is most likely to refer to a style of what? A on your keypads is shoe, B is furniture, C is cooking, D is hair. Louis XIV. A, B, C, D, all vote now.
Yes.
We should have taken our time, really, shouldn't
We should have taken our time.
There's no guarantee it's right.
No, it's yeah.
It's a big majority.
It's fairly overwhelming, isn't it?
13 say shoe, 77 furniture, 3% think there's a Louis XIV style of cooking, and 7% think it's hair.
We'll go with furniture, please, Chris.
Final answer.
Final answer.
The right answer. You've got £10,000. So still there? Mm-hmm. You got two lifelines.
Surprised, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
You got 50-50. You have a phone a friend. You're two away from a serious milestone of 50 grand. Question number 6 is for £20,000. Have a look. Tell me what you want to do. Which cartoon character suffers unrequited love for the little red-haired girl? Bart Simpson, Barney Rubble, Charlie Brown, Dick Dastardly.
It's not Bart Simpson.
No, not Barney.
And it's not Barney Rubble, because he loves Betty, doesn't he?
Well, you'd know about Betty.
Betty Rubble. No, it's Wilma I liked.
Was it Wilma? I thought it was Betty with you.
No, it's Wilma.
Betty, Wilma.
Anyway, it's not Barney Rubble, it's not Bart Simpson, and I don't think it's Dick Dastardly.
I think
God, I
so,
hope we're not wrong here. It has
have
to be
got
so
two
charities.
Listen, you got two. I'm not telling you anything except you got two
I
lifelines.
think Charlie Brown.
It has to be.
Big chance.
It has to be Charlie Brown. Doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so, but we don't want to go back to a thingy, do we?
We've got to take a chance here. I think.
Charlie Brown, then? Oh, Mum!
Charlie Brown. Final answer.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
You had £10,000. You've just won 20,000.
Oh. Well, that was very nice. Well done.
This is murder. We've done all these shows together over the years. I've never, ever been this nervous. Never. It's dreadful.
You still get nervous before gigs?
No, this.
Not anymore.
No, this you get nervous.
This,
but,
yeah, this is ruining my clothes.
Right, you have £20,000. You could still lose 19 grand at this point. It's a big old drop. You have two lifelines. You have a 50-50 and you have phone a friend. If you got to question number 7 and gave me a right answer, you would go home with at least a minimum of 50 grand.
That's what we want. Come on.
Have a look at question number 7. This is for £50,000. You do not have to play it. The Gladstone Pottery Museum is in which English city? Manchester, Nottingham, Portsmouth, Stoke-on-Trent.
Well, you would naturally think Stoke-on-Trent, wouldn't you?
Well, that's where pottery is done, yeah, Stoke is that area.
Stoke. What do you think?
Where you want to plumb and go. I can't see pottery, as you said, being anywhere else anyway, really. Definitely won't be Portsmouth, wouldn't it? Nottingham's lace.
But it's,
Manchester's just sort of dark. And I love Manchester.
what we're going to do then? Come on.
Let's go with it.
Stoke-on-Trent.
Let's go. How many lifelines we got left?
You
Two.
don't want to go.
You got two.
You don't want to go 50-50 on this.
Good. Yeah, let's do 50-50, please, Chris.
OK, computer, take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Rick and Francis the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer.
Stoke. Nottingham's lace.
The Gladstone Pottery Museum is in which English city? Nottingham or Stoke-on-Trent for £50,000?
Stoke-on-Trent will go, Chris.
You lose 19 grand if you're
Sounds such a
wrong.
lot of money,
Nottingham's
doesn't it?
lace, we know not. I know not.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to
Yeah.
freak everybody out and put a pottery museum in.
Of course,
to show 'em that-
Nottingham is lace. Stoke-on-Trent. Final answer.
Yeah, see? Come on, Chris, you've got to tell us. You know we're right.
Making my left leg
You know
go,
it
I'll tell you
makes
that.
sense, lovey.
You just won £50,000. That's amazing. Have a look.
Yeah, please.
Have a look. That's what you've done.
I'm clenching it.
That's
Look,
what
you
you've
won't let go because we grab it.
Stop it shaking.
It is,
50,000.
isn't it?
You can take it.
No, you
No,
keep
we
that
don't
for
want
all.
that
We've
yet.
got places to go yet.
Take it.
No, it looks great.
Whatever happens, you're going
You
to
keep
have at
it.
least that
We
amount
can't
of
go
money
beneath that now, right? Good.
for Nordoff Robbins and
Fantastic.
the Evesham Association. Feel good?
So much better. Oh, God, relief. It's fantastic.
Right, question number 8 is for £75,000. You might as well play this one. You cannot lose on this. You know you've got 50 grand guaranteed. Question 8, you are only 5 away from 1 million. You still have one crucial lifeline. Here it comes. Which author won the 2006 Booker Prize? MJ Hyland, Kate Grenville, Sarah Waters, Kieran Desai.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't know.
I think we'd better ask
Now,
Brian.
who would know?
I think we'd better
Is that
phone a
Uncle
friend
Brian?
here.
Sure, it's Brian.
Yeah, I reckon.
You're right.
I think we're going to have to phone a friend.
Yes, please.
And who are you going to phone?
We'll phone Brian.
Who's he?
He's my mother-in-law's brother's sister's son's daughter's brother.
Do you know, I really wish I hadn't asked.
Yep. It's a bloke we met in the car park earlier.
Why is he likely to know this then, Brian?
Well, because he's a bit of a... He's very well read and over a range of subjects, I hope. And
Okay.
I hope Brian will know this.
Who's going to talk to him?
I will.
OK, right. We'll ring Brian. Where is Brian?
He's in Brittany.
Hello.
Brian?
Yes.
Hi, it's Chris Aaron here. How are you?
Hello, Chris. I'm all right, thank you.
How's Brittany?
Oh, it's lovely. Lovely and sunny.
How nice. Now, you know what we're doing? I've got Rick and Francis here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They're actually doing rather well.
Oh, good. I thought they must be.
Well, I didn't, but they have done rather well. They've actually got £50,000.
£50,000.
Which is, yeah, but it does mean, I'm afraid, Brian, the next question they're stuck on,
All
a
right.
certain amount of pressure because it's worth 75 grand, mate.
Right.
OK, so the next voice here will be Rick's. He'll tell you the question. There are still 4 possible answers. One of them is the right answer. It's worth 75,000. OK.
£5,000.
All right, mate.
All right.
Fingers crossed. OK, you've got 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Brian, which author won the 2006 Booker Prize? Was it MJ Hyland, Kate Grenville, Sarah Waters, or Kieran Desai?
Which author won the 2006 Booker Prize?
Correct.
What were the names again, quickly?
MJ Hyland, Kate Grenville,
Hyland,
Sarah
Kate-
Waters, or Kieran Desai?
Lee Waters, Kieran Desai, and the second one was
Kate Grenville.
Kate Granville.
5 seconds.
I don't know, Rick. I'm sorry.
Oof.
Well, we're going to have to take a guess then, aren't we?
I don't know, I guess.
You
Yeah.
can't lose on this one. You've got 50 grand guaranteed.
Yeah, but we'd like to go further.
Of course you
Kate Grenville rings a bell. But I mean, just purely heard the names in place.
Kate Grenville.
MJ Howland sounds
I
like
know.
the kind of name that would.
I've heard of Kate Grenville. Don't know what she does, but...
Oh, Kate.
Sarah Waters. Kieran Desai. I
Just got a plump
got no
for one.
idea. We've got to go for one, haven't we?
What do you fancy?
I've no idea. I've no idea. MJ Hyland. What do you...
Okay, yeah, I mean, we're stabbing in the dark, isn't it?
hang on.
But we've both heard of Kate Grenville.
Yeah. I've heard of Sarah Waters as well.
No, that's Virginia Waters, isn't it? It's in Surrey.
Roger Waters.
Roger Waters.
Which author won the 2006 Booker Prize? MJ Hyland, Kate Grenville, Sarah Waters, Kieran Desai. One of those is worth 75,000.
They all start to sound familiar if you keep saying it.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? Kate Grenville.
Kate. Yeah, Kate Grenville. Final answer.
He's twitching. I'm just waiting for it.
You're going to change, aren't you?
I'm waiting for you to agree on
Final
that.
answer.
Even though you haven't got a clue.
Don't go to a brain, Chris.
You had £50,000. You've still got £50,000. The right answer is Kieran Desai.
Well, I know.
Well,
Well, it's the last one I would have gone for.
Not bad. You can take it now. Well played.
Thank you. Thanks, Chris.
Not serious. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Chris. Take care. Good luck. Good luck.
Very much.